The other thing, just so you know, the way you formulate a facial oil, this is across the board, and the contract manufacturers hate when I push back on them this way. The way you do facial oils is you have 95% of your base oil, which is like camellia or grapeseed or sweet almond or, like those oils. And not that they're bad oils, they're, lovely oils, but you can get them for, I don't know, a couple bucks at the health food store down the block, right? What I really liked is the Rosa rubinegosa, the sea buckthorn, all the berries, red raspberry, elderberry. These are the ones that are rich in polyphenols, right? So I was like, okay, these are the ones I want. And instead of like squeezing them into 5% after your base oil, because the nice thing about an ingredient list is you can have your first grapeseed at, 95. Well, guess what? You can have the next one at like all the tiniest amounts on your ingredient list, and everyone thinks it's the second ingredient.
Yes, and I fall victim to that. I'm like, oh, it's second. It must be a big
It's
part
the
of it.
second ingredient, so it must be, massive in there. Yeah, so that's the trick with facial oils.
Do you ever read an ingredient label and you're like, there's no way they did that?
Yeah, totally.
You're like,
Right.
no, ma'am. I know you didn't do that.
Not possible, not possible.